Good evening, motherfuckers. It is your brother, the Reverend Malcolm J. And I'm here to talk to you again off the cuff. The news is moving just too fast. I'm just reacting here to the recent announcement. Came a little earlier than I thought it would. I figured we'd have another month or two before an announcement was made as to the 4K releases of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. We got the announcement from Zavi. You guys, like me, probably received an email from Zavi letting you know that these shits were available for pre-order. And for a while, we've been wondering, the community, us, we've been wondering what exactly is going to happen. We figured we're probably going to get some kind of collection, a box set of the Nightmare on Elm Street films, and that's cool. They did a great job with the first one, I will say. It looked very good, except for one shot. There was one shot that sort of slaps you in the face with its dick. It's so jarring, but it's a quick shot. It's only one shot. The whole rest of the movie looks great. I will say, like better than good. It looks very, very good to great. So I think it was a good indication of what was to come, and we all had our fingers crossed that whatever comes is going to be good. And I'm still hopeful that this thing that they have announced is going to be of high quality picture and audio. I'm trusting them because of what they gave us with the first Nightmare on Elm Street film. So no reason not to trust them at this point. I believe they have earned some credit from us. So one thing I can't give them credit on is what the fuck is this piece of mid 2011 first time on Blu-ray collection piece of shit? This fucking art is the real nightmare. I mean, look, it says artwork TBC. So they're telling you it's not finalized yet, right? Thank God for that, because they got to give us something better than this piece of shit right here. Fucking Freddy poking through the DVD cover to fucking look at me. I'm in my underwear eating Cheetos. I'm about to watch a Nightmare on Elm Street. My family is finally asleep. Would you not fucking stare at me while I do? Fucking weirdo. It's just really, really bad art. And it happened before. My homie Brian at Last Movie Standing released a video some weeks back wherein he criticized the pending artwork for the Constantine Steelbook release. And that art was shit. It's a perfect example of just really shitty box art or slipcover art that we do sometimes get. And there's a few that I could rant about, and I might in the future, but I'll try to stay focused here. And my homie Brian, he pointed out that the Constantine art was shit, and it was shit. It was low effort. Anything that my 5-year-old could do with the free version of a Canva account, suck my fucking dick from the back. So this set of Nightmare on Elm Street films contains the first 7 films. You might already know this, okay? So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself or I'm telling you something that you already know. Let me know how bad it annoys you in the comments down below. 7 films. That's, the first whatever 5, and then Freddy's dead. I don't know if that counts as 6. I'm guessing that counts as number 6, even though it's not in the title. And then the 7th film is A New Nightmare, which is kind of outside of the first 6. Freddy's already dead. Then Wes Craven decides to come back and make another one. I think they made him do that just so he could get Scream made. Regardless, it's going to be the first 7 from 84 to 94. I believe it's about a decade worth of that first decade of A Nightmare on Elm Street. We're not getting the remake. We're not getting Freddy versus Jason. I believe those are with Arrow. That's what the rumor on the street, the word on the street. I tell you what, I wouldn't pay a fucking dime for that fucking remake. Is god awful. It's fucking terrible. I tried to rewatch it last Halloween, just a couple of months ago. What the fuck is that piece of shit even? It was not good. So whatever. Arrow's going to release it and I'm going to buy it, but I'm going to complain. I'm giving them $30. I'm allowed to complain. Anyway, this thing, 7 movies. So yeah, It's going to be a bigger set. They're asking $260. At least Zavi is. I don't know what it might cost elsewhere. I don't find Zavi to be the most competitive price-wise. Some of the things that I have um, put in my cart at Zavi, like the Hitcher, when the second site release of the Hitcher was announced, I don't know, 10 months ago or whatever, Zavi wanted about, I don't know, 12 bucks more than Diabolic DVD. I wound up ordering it from Diabolic because I was going to save $12. I mean, yeah, 12 bucks ain't much. It doesn't even get you a Big Mac meal these days, but fuck it. Like 12 bucks is 12 bucks. A mouth is a mouth, and 12 bucks is 12 bucks. So I like saving money, and that's who I am. That's what Grand Jan made me. $260. You divide that by 7 and do the math. Here, let's do the fucking math. A little bit over $37 per movie, which is kind of a lot. I mean, when you buy a box set, you don't expect the movies to be over $35 a piece. I mean, it's a 4K upgrade, and I guess they understand they got us by the balls. And this is a steelbook set as well. So my understanding is it's going to be quite large. It's going to be something like the Harry Potter steelbook box set, where it's like each individual Harry Potter film had a steelbook that slotted into this like nicer steel container. So my understanding is that for $260, it is going to be, a big, nice, big fat fucking thing that's hopefully going to look like 260 bucks, but not with this fucking cover art on it. It's not going to look like $260 if they go with this or anything remotely like this. Now, with the release that they did last year, they released it on kind of a standard 4K with slipcover. That looked fine, I guess. Not super interesting, but fine. Not offensive, like the fucking piece of shit I'm complaining about today. Then they did the Steelbook. Then they did the UK set. And I think I wound up getting the UK set because it's the Steelbook plus the rigid outer box and shit like that. And I just like any excuse to say the word rigid. I'm happy with the artwork that they did for the first one. So I, for one, like the retro design. I know not everybody loved it. I think some people maybe didn't like it. I like the retro packaging when it's done well. I like a retro style packaging. I like the original poster art for the Nightmare on Elm Street films. I think it's actually pretty cool artwork and kind of trippy in that like dreamlike way. And I like it. So I'm hoping that this fucking piece of shit right here gets scrapped altogether. I mean, Zavi does have a history of announcing things very, very early so they can start collecting pre-orders for these items, and then artwork being finalized later on down the line. And I'm okay with that. They did it with Constantine, and I don't know if Brian is the one who made them do it, but they changed the artwork right after his video. So maybe he was the one. He strong-armed those motherfuckers into smartening up and getting some real fucking artwork. Like, hire a graphic designer, pay somebody fucking $100 and give them a free copy of the movie. It's not even that expensive. Graphic designers grow on goddamn trees like fucking crab apples. Okay? They're not hard to find. They're not tough to get. Get a graphic designer, pay them $100, and then give them a free copy of the fucking movie so they can have a piece of their own artwork in the portfolio. And fuck off. Don't give me this shit. Don't give me this copy and paste bullshit. Right click, Control C, and then Alt Tab Control V from the original Blu-ray released 13 years ago to a special edition steelbook box set of 4K Blu-rays that are supposed to cost $260 fucking dollars. I'm not paying you $260 for that piece of shit right there. So look, I don't have anything to say about the films themselves. They're all pretty schlocky, cheesy, stupid, but that's why we like them. It's cool. Freddy kills some people. I'm ready to see it on 4K. What I'm not ready to do is pay any amount of money for that piece of shit right there. I don't want it. It's fucking bullshit. So they better fucking smarten up if they want my pre-order. Honestly, it's the only reason I haven't pre-ordered this thing. I would have pre-ordered that thing 2 weeks ago if it didn't look like a fucking hunk of shit. And it looks like a hunk of shit, and I'm kind of worried I'm going to get stuck with it. I won't even be able to unload that ugly motherfucker on eBay. So anyway, let me know, what do you think about the art? Am I just fucking off base? Am I the only person who thinks it's fucking stupid that Freddie got a little peephole? He's like my FBI guy, like watching me through the blinds. You know what I mean? Like, I see you over there using illicit drugs, trying to get people from the internet to come visit you and do mushrooms with you and watch fucking Xanadu. I fucking see you. It's like Freddie. He just used his little knife finger to cut the hole, and he's like, "Hey, I'm watching you masturbate. Yeah, you think you're fucking smart? I know you fucking ordered Chinese food. You're whacking off while you wait for the Chinese food to arrive. Then you're gonna fucking put on a movie and eat the Chinese food and fall asleep. That's my fucking that the thing about being old is I just described my fucking dream night right there. That is a fucking dream evening. Everybody goes to sleep early. I order Chinese food because my wife ain't gonna look at the credit card. Yes, she is. And she's gonna be like, "You ordered Chinese food after we went to sleep, motherfucker? Were you jacking off and eating Chinese food?" Yeah, it was. I fucking ordered Chinese food. I jacked off. I watched The Faculty on 4K, and I fell asleep at midnight. It was a beautiful fucking night. Drank a beer, put my feet in the fucking foot spa. That thing fucking massages. The water's 107 degrees. It's warm. It's hot. Fucking nice. Almost as good as having a Vietnamese lady rub them fucking dogs for me. But whatever, it is what it is. Anything's better than that piece of shit right there. If you like that artwork, feel free to let me know. Also, you're wrong and go fuck yourself. But everybody's entitled to their opinion. You can roll yours up and cram it in your ass if you like that fucking thing. If you disagree with me, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to cram it up your dick hole. It's called loading the musket. Google that with your safe search off, and you're welcome. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching me rant about this stupid fucking artwork. There's too much of this shit, and we're too accepting of shit ass artwork like that. So 2025 is the year we need to rise up, motherfuckers. Malcolm J is going to lead the fucking revolution, man, with my fucking white ass. Peace, motherfuckers.